Hey, I'm Will with Lake Lifter, and this is how you set limits on your direct drive motor. So the first thing you want to do is turn your box on until it makes this sound. And now that it's on, you want to take your key fob out and hold down this red stop button for 10 seconds. And then once you hear that voice line, you're in programming mode and you can move it to your limits. You can choose to move to your upper or lower limit first, that doesn't really matter, but just in our case, because the boat's pretty much all the way up, we're going to move to the upper limit first. So you just want to hold down the up button until you're in your upper limit. Which in our case is going to be right about here. And then once you're happy with this limit and your boat is out of the water, and more importantly, not hitting anything on the top of the lift, you can open your key fob and hit stop button to lock it in. Now this next step, we're going to set our boarding height, which is a totally optional limit. You just want to move your boat lift down to the boarding height. Now the boarding height is going to be used for, auto run mode, getting on and off the boat without fully going down into the water or fully going up. It's a quality of life convenience feature. You just want to move it down until your boat is just about off the water. Hopefully about as close to the same height as your dock as possible, but then again, if it's too much, it's going to really kind of defeat the purpose. But once it's there, you hit this light button on the bottom. That's your boarding height. And then for the lower limit, this is important, you want to watch this cable right here on the side, or any of the cables, but this one's just the easiest. You want to go all the way down until the cable goes slack, but don't hit the stop button to lock that one in just about yet. As you can see, it's got some slack to it. So now we're going to raise it up until there's tension on the cable again, and then we lock it in from there with the stop button.
Both limits set successfully. Enjoy.
And now you've set both limits. For Generation 3 Bluetooth motor, what you want to do to get into auto run mode is turn your key to the left and hold the power button, or press the power button, but hold the key down.
Version 39. Voice menu. Turn key to left to move through menu items.
Now you're in the voice menu,
Right
and you just want to cycle the key left until you hear
Pair a Bluetooth device. Erase all. Enable auto run mode.
enable auto run mode. Turn your key to the right to lock it in.
Auto run mode.
And now we're in auto run mode. So now, now that your lift is at the lower position, you can just tap the up button once and it will bring you all the way up, or if you've set a boarding height, it'll bring you to the boarding height, in which case you can get on your boat, get off your boat, coolers, kids, whatever you have. And then you hit up again to fully raise it. And then it's the same thing, but vice versa for going down. If your boat is all the way up, you just hit the down button once, it'll bring you down to the boarding height if you've set it. In which case, kids, coolers, family, they'll get on and off the boat. And then you can lower it again to get it all the way down. Or, of course, if you don't have a boarding height, it's just going to go straight from up to down.